What it do, what it do, what it do? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We're out here for race number 2 of the week. Saturday morning out here at Daytona. We're ready to go out and put some laps in. Just out here getting set up. Long work week this week. I haven't been able to get as many laps as I'd like. So hopefully we can go out and keep this car together, stay out of accidents. And that right there I think would be very helpful. If I can go out and finish this race. First race we didn't finish. We ran all the way from 15th to 7th place. And we were looking really promising until a Porsche went out and went off the track, came back on the track and took us out, took off the front end. And ultimately destroyed our race, destroyed what we had going on. We ended up coming home 13th, probably 5-6 laps down with the front end that wasn't even on the car anymore. So anyways, let me go out and get my first practice laps of the day. Fill this car out. Race is going to start probably in the next 18 minutes. So hope they can get an understanding of where the track is today. Learn the braking points of the track. I haven't been here for a couple days. Wow. Already knocked it in the wall. I gotta wake up, man. Try number 2, try number 2. That looks like a hypercar behind me.
Car right, clear.
Let me let him by.
Go left.
He tore it up, man. He was trying to hang on to it. It just didn't go the way he wanted it to go. I saw him spin the tires. The moment you spin the tires and lose that back end, typically you're not going to catch his car. It's really hard. Really hard. So I might do a couple of adjustments before this race starts. I'm thinking about taking the back wing angle down a little bit to get a better straightaway speed. The car actually had a lot of grip right there. I should have went about that different. We wrecked the same way he wrecked. All right. I'm going to make an adjustment. I'm going to try to loosen this car up a little bit more. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to take the wing angle away a little bit. Right now we're at 15 degrees. We just moved it to 14. right. Let's see if this car is drivable. Sometimes you move the wing angle, and it's very hard to control the car. Wow. So last time around we did about 193 miles an hour across start finish. Let's see after we move the wing angle if we're able to beat that. Yeah, we're about 194. Back at the wall. Ooh, wee.
If they see you cut the course, you'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Well, that right there may ruin the plan. I don't know how drivable that's going to be every lap. That corner is really challenging because when we're entering the corner really fast, and there's nothing that you could do about holding onto the back end of this car. You obviously don't want that to happen in a race. That costs us about 18 seconds.
1 minute 49.564.
See if it happens again. Rolled it a little too fast. Front end didn't have a time to bite in the corner and get the car rotated. I felt like going into those first two corners, I was trying to make sure that the car doesn't spin out.
1 minute 33.
Then it feels like we
5. We've got good fuel data.
received a big push. And that lap right there is actually, whoa, really slow. I'm making a lot of mistakes, man. I don't even feel comfortable, honestly, going to this race. I don't feel comfortable in this car. I feel like the balance is just really off. We ran a 33.9, which is a terrible lap. 33.9 is really slow. You want to be running a low 32, so I'm about a 2.9 off what I should be running, what I have ran in the past. I just don't have the laps that. Yeah, you see that? No, I gotta move this wing angle again. We'll move it back to 15. And see if I can just go out in the next 8 minutes and develop a rhythm and an understanding of this track again. Put this car back in the 32s where I need to be. A bad lap should be a 32.9 for us. And that's with the tires worn out, all that. I feel very tight in corner entry. Loose on corner exit. Only reason here I feel loose on corner entry is because we're entering the corner so hard and hitting these curves. But you're tiptoeing through the exit of the corner.
Car stop on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. One minute 33.375. Left side clear. Left side, clear on the left. Left side, clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. One minute 39.924. One minute 33.263.
Yeah, we're running some ugly laps right now. But by the time we get to the race, hopefully I'll be able to lock. We're going into the race now. Let me just hit this first corner, this first braking zone. See if we can just hit it right.
33.749.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. Well, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. You guys like, subscribe, all that right there. I'd really appreciate it. Much love. We're getting ready to go into race number 2 here, and we're going to do everything we can. I don't really feel too comfortable with the car. I kind of feel, in all honesty, just a little bit just sleepy, little out of it, just from this long work week. Feel tired. We're going to go out and push with everything we can. With everything that I have. It's just about really, I just feel like it's going to be big for me to just stay focused and really just getting dialed in. If I could stay focused, stay out of accidents, I believe throughout, what I practiced earlier in the week, that, hopefully those laps show up where the knowledge and everything that I practice just comes up. I'm able to go out and get it done, get it completed. That right there would be really well. Right now, not feeling the best with how everything's looking. Not at all. Not at all feeling the best. Not at all. Just feeling tired. Last race, we had a really good race, but it was discouraging because we got taken out probably 20 minutes into the race, and we're having a really good race. If we would have stayed at the pace we were running at, I believe we would have went out and won the race. We were actually ahead of the guy who ended up winning the race. We actually ran him down and went by him. And I think 2 laps later, a Porsche went off the track. They came back on the track, and there was nowhere for us to go. They blocked the whole track. We T-boned them and jacked up the front end. We got the meatball flag, and pretty much that's how the race went out and ended for us. So you never want it to end like that. And we qualified so bad. We qualified 15th because we couldn't get a qualifying lap. So I know Felipe Sonner was in the practice session. He did a 32.2. So obviously we know he's going to put down a qualifying lap in the 31s. So I'm already going to already have that right there, the mental note of that right there, just, engraved in my head about what he's going to go out and run. We didn't even do a 32 in that practice session. So hopefully we can go out and put it in the 32s. We'll see. So we have the battery mode right now on no deployment. Try to get some heat in these tires. And on that back straightaway, we'll put the battery on qualifying mode. All right, right here. Put the battery on qualifying mode. And first lap, make sure we get a lap. Second lap, improve. So we have a handful of really fast corners and really slow corners. So it really makes Daytona very interesting. Like this turn, we're entering in at probably 195 miles an hour. locked up the brakes.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
This is going to be about a 32.7.
1 minute 32.706. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
All right.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
So was able to go out and knock it down with the 32.1. And that right there is actually the best lap I've run. So Felipe Sonner, we know he's a lot quicker than what he put up. And in the practice session, I know he ran a 32.2. So he might still be on an out lap. We'll watch for him to see if he's going to go out and knock us out. We just got knocked down to P4. Steve was able to go out and run a 32 flat. Let me look at, hold on. Let me look at Felipe Sonner's lap. See if he's still on he's still running his second lap. So he's still probably going out and trying to better it. Right now, it looks like we're fourth. There's probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 hypercars. So we're about fifth overall. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll see how our race pace is going to stack up with these guys. That was a pretty good lap. That was the best lap that I've done. We'll see if we're going to be able to hold these guys off or not. And really, just like I said before, just being patient in the race. It's an hour-long race. Last race, I had the same kind of mentality. Wasn't overdoing anything. We ended up getting taken out. One thing that I do regret is we didn't get a qualifying lap, and if we would have got a qualifying lap, it would have put us further ahead, and probably by the time the Porsche went off the track, we should have already been past him. But to be honest with you guys, if you guys look at our last YouTube video, first place actually by the time he wrecked wasn't too far ahead of us. He was on like that little short straight getting ready to enter into the corner as we're exiting the corner behind him. He didn't have too much space on us. So ultimately we qualified P4. I'm happy about that. Alright, let me just keep myself awake and alert. Looks like I'm number 14 today. I can't really remember how we're gonna run this this pitting segment. I don't know. I can't remember how many laps we're gonna go on this tank of gas, how long these tires last, and if it's reasonable to go out and pit and change tires or just stay on these same exact tires. I don't know. So let me go in the car.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road.
Next time we go into the
now.
pits, we're gonna add 9 gallons. That sounds about right. Add 9 gallons. We'll replace the tires. Oh, nah, Felipe never went out. He didn't better his time. 33.3, but like I said, we saw him do a 32.2. So we know he's going to be running just about identical to what we're running, if not better. So try to go and have a good start, not get into an accident at the start. We have a lot of cars behind us, and we have the leaders right here in front of us. So being able to stay out of trouble on lap number 1 is always important. So start of race number 2. Let's make sure we go out and complete it and get everything out of it. Let's get these brakes warm, get these tires warm. And these cars, that right there is such a huge deal that I've learned. Is getting these tires hot. It'll keep you out of a lot of
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Green flag, green flag. Go right. Left side, clear. Left side, you're on the right. 3 wide. Clear all around. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear.
Not again.
Left side, clear.
Well, we didn't make it past turn 1. Don't know why. I think I already have damage on the front end. This car is already ruined, man. This has been a bad month racing. A really bad month.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Oh my gosh. In a month, I don't know if man, I don't know how many races I've even been able to complete, but this has just kind of been the story. Race started, he hit my front end. I shouldn't have wrecked the car like that, but my front end was damaged. I wasn't even going into 7th gear down the straightaway anymore. I'm in 6th. Like, I saw him get loose. Should have went to the bottom. Saw him get loose. Let me just... Front end didn't look bad, but it felt bad. Then we had this deal right here with this guy going for a spin. I don't know. I think we're just a magnet of things just not going our way. I don't know. How we lost it in the first turn. We all braked about 100 feet early. And the fact that he couldn't go out and control his car. If we would have stayed to the bottom, we would have been good. But as heavy as the contact was about us hitting them, it was over just like that. It was over just like that. It's over as early as it started. I think the last 4 or 5 weeks that we've been running, I probably only completed, out of 20 races, I might have completed 4. And for whatever reason, it's a lot of that type of stuff. And this type of stuff right here. And I noticed that my gearing was off here already. Maybe it's in my head, I don't know. But this car already was just feeling slow in a straight line, and I could feel it. That typically right here I'm going into 7th. And I was in 7th so late. It just discouraged me, and I don't know, I guess at that point I just gave up. I was kind of like, there's not even a point to go out and race this thing. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have had that as a mindset. It just sucks when you train hours and hours and hours, and your race is over as soon as it starts. I don't know. But I don't know if that's gonna be the last race for me for this week or what. Don't really have time to go out and run it at any other time. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. It seems like I'll be busy the rest of today. I just hate that I probably trained maybe 10 hours here, and I didn't get to even half the race in one event. So, anyways, that's the end of this deal. Don't know if we'll be racing next week. It is what it is, but until next time, you guys, peace.